My favourite table.
And your favourite waiter?
There's at least 20% off all garden furniture. For tasty prices garden ideas, Homebase.
Today we take a fascinating look at what spring cleaning will be like in the 21st century. Thanks to advanced technology, scrubbing like this will be a thing of the past. Whatever the job, Flash has the tools. So, those grimy in-betweeny bits, hard-to-reach places, and that bit what lurks behind the lavatory will be oh so simple to clean. Some even predict men will do the cleaning. Flash does the hard work, so one won't have to.
Shakira, introducing a brand new global superstar. Her dazzling new album, Laundry Service. 13 tracks, including the smash hit single, Whenever, Wherever. Laundry Service, the new album from Shakira, now available at selected Tesco stores.
Hello?
Mom?
Hi, sweetheart.
I'm at the police station.
Ooh.
I've been arrested.
Okay.
It wasn't my fault. I was on my way to get the chicken, and I sort of ran over some policemen.
Hold tight. I'll take care of it.
And I'm blue. I need you and your love to come on and rescue me.
Give in to the chicken.
And rescue me. Come on, baby.
Buy a KFC bumper bucket, 14 pieces of real chicken and 6 portions of fries this Easter and get 6 free Cadbury's cream eggs.
Whoever you are, whatever you do, click on to jobtosuityou.co.uk.
Play dead. Play dead.
Get a dog you can control, like Jimmy Neutron.
Play dead.
Check out Dairy Lee Lunchables Fun Packs and win a cool Sony Aibo robot dog. Dog problem? You can fix that with Dairy Lee Lunchables.
So what do you think?
I think I'm in love with this floor.
This textured glueless laminate flooring is half price. For looks that'll floor you flooring ideas, Homebase.
A world television premiere. Robbie Williams, this time for real.
Come on!
I've had my coat on now for 20 minutes. Why have you had your coat on? Because I'm not staying here. And who's going to sing then? She went, Robbie, what about us? I'm on stage going, I'm Ace, and there's 13,000 people going, we agree!
Now, it's a very special occasion this morning because it is our 10th birthday! About 6 months early, yes. Okay. So in honour of that, we've got tons of stuff on the show this morning. We've got 500 fans! Yes. And this.
Hey! What a trip.
And this. Yes, it's... This is John Logie Baird. In fact, the man who invented television, crying his eyes out because the show he invented has been axed!
Johnny, what? I never knew you had a garden. Go and get in it. You're not welcome in here, you drunkard.
There's a lot of things you didn't know, Vegas.
Listen, we're lots to come as well over the next
next 2 hours. We are until 10 this morning. Here is what we've got for you. In just a moment, we have a live performance from the So Solid crew. They have been through the metal detectors. That's all.
At 8:05, an absolutely classic moment from the past, as voted by you, our wonderful, lovely, loyal viewers.
Also, one of our celebrity guests, of which there are many.
Oh, look at that.
One of them later.
Many.
Why don't you shut up? You're just a heckler, and I'll throw you out.
Sorry, it's the last shot. You do what you want, mate. Do what you want. Do what you want.
No, I can't. Please. Later on, one of those. I'm going to leather you. I'll tell you what. I'm just going to leather you.
I thought he's going to be a man with glasses.
Right. Just take the mic off him.
Richard, you're going to make a child cry again.
Okay. Listen, later on.
No mic.
Right. Later on, one of them is doing Star Turn, and I'm now genuinely quite wound up. But also, out here we have, you've already seen him, none other than Johnny Vegas! So, more of him, and also later, hopefully a woman is going to give birth.
That was my best Marks and Spencer shirt.
It was beautiful, and hopefully later, a woman is going to give birth live on the show.
Yeah, but watch this! Watch this! Keep filming! Watch this! When you catch us! When you catch us! Don't do it, Johnny! Don't do it, Johnny! Don't do it!
Listen, all right, 2 hours left. First of all, well done, mates. We go to ITN. Here's Jasmine Lowson.
Disguised as Phil Gale. Good morning. These are the main stories on Friday, the 29th of March. Israel declares Arafat the enemy. Where's Millie? Police chase new leads. And there's no delight over Turkish away. Israeli Prime Minister Ariel Sharon has named Yasser Arafat the enemy and has called up 20,000 reserve soldiers. This morning, Israeli tanks began shelling Arafat's headquarters in Ramallah. He responded by saying that Palestinians would never give up their fight for an independent state. 13 of his guards have been injured and snipers have now surrounded the compound. This follows Mr. Arafat's earlier calls for a ceasefire. A short time ago, Sharon promised to eliminate what he described as Arafat's terrorist regime.
We regard Chairman Arafat as an enemy because he decided about strategy of terror and formed a coalition of terror.
Police hunting missing schoolgirl Amanda Dowler are following up dozens of new leads after a TV appeal. One caller may have found the 13-year-old's white purse. Detectives say that this could be a major breakthrough. Millie hasn't been seen for more than a week after leaving a train station at Walton-on-Thames in Surrey. Police conducted a routine search of her parents' house and backyard. They admit they no longer believe she ran away. The Big Easter getaway has got off to a terrible start. 4 motorists died in motorway smashes, causing queues of up to 15 miles. Strikes by staff at Manchester Airport and Arriva Trains Northern haven't helped the situation. Your best bet is to stay in and tuck into a nice chocolate egg. And if you do go on the road, please drive carefully. Here's the sports. England's Euro 2004 qualifier against Turkey is already causing problems 18 months before kick-off. Following the brutal murder of 2 Leeds fans in Turkey 2 years ago, there are fears that England supporters may be prevented from travelling to the fixture. The FA is set to meet security advisors in Istanbul to find a solution. Here's the way the weather looks. Temperatures should range from 9 degrees in Tain to 15 in Sudbury Town. Expect a cool start and bear in mind that it may be foggy. And a little rain in Scotland will make it soggy. For most of us, the sun will stay and play for the rest of the day. There's the 5-day forecast. In Scotland and Northern Ireland, there's little but showers to feed up those springtime flowers. Northern and central regions will have a mixture, with rain becoming more and more of a fixture. And the south will get it in the mouth, with regular showers from Sunday. Now it looks like Ali G has finally met his match. This sausage dog has become a real hit with the bitches in Cuba's capital, siring 135 puppies. Not only that, but he's also keeping baseball fans amused with his rude boy antics as a mascot. But at least he's having a good time. Big Breakfast News 8:05. Now it's back to the house.
Thanks very much, Phil. In a moment of insanity, I called you Jasmine Lawson. We're doing... Never you mind. Just stay out of the way. Security! Listen, by the way, So Solid crew, we're about to perform. There they are on the stage, behind our loyal fans. Sadly, the vocalist hasn't arrived today. Johnny, I've got a megaphone. If you want to appeal for the So Solid crew vocalist, just face it. It's Mega Man we're after. Good luck.
Yo, you Mega Man, you're out there. I know where you stand. You're like a black boy, but you're white. You're like day, but you're night. You've got a mood, but you're so blue.
Right, thank you. Hopefully that will have helped. Now...
that won't do.
See you later. Right, leave them there. Let's go inside. Lisa Rogers is here. We're going to find out which classic Big Breakfast scene the viewers have voted for. Lisa, I understand there's been a massive response.
There has been a massive response. To which golden moment you want to see? Quite frankly, I think you'd be hard-pushed to beat that golden moment with Johnny Vegas flying into the crowd just there. But we ask you to vote for Johnny Vaughan golden moments. Did you want to see him calling the wrestler a chicken, or did you want to see him trying to batter an indestructible computer with a cricket bat? That masses of you have voted, and the winner is... Drum roll, please. With 54% of the vote, it's Johnny in the shed with a cricket bat. We'll play that for you in just a moment, OK? So keep watching, we'll play it. Very funny. And Trevor's here to laugh too. OK, now I think, are we going to So Solid crew? Are they there? No? Oh.
No, we're going to play... Listen, the vocalist, that appeal didn't work, sadly. Hopefully he'll be here within the next few minutes. So that means we're going to play the clip now, which I think
that's
is terrifically exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Johnny Vaughan.
Call the last chance to phone in for your favourite Big Breakfast moment ever.
DIY men of Britain, yes, you, with the spanner over the toaster. And you, fixing that shelf. I ask you now to lay down your tools, switch off your powerful appliances, and tuck away that pencil from behind your ear. Sorry, tuck that pencil behind your ear. It's time for more inventive shenanigans. It's the regular Trevor Bayliss slot. From his shed, son.
We have here for you a computer.
Trev, it's no new thing. They've been around for quite a while.
No, it's quite an exceptional computer.
Why?
Well, it does all the things that a computer is supposed to do, except...
Trev! Trev!
I did that on purpose, didn't I?
Oh.
Hey, no, let me show you something.
Thought it's gone mad.
Give me that cricket back. Now, look at this. Is this impressive?
On a laptop? That's amazing.
Yeah, no, hey, we haven't finished yet.
No.
You
No! NB, computer has stopped working. No, Trev, will that work? Now bring it out. Let's see if it works. Come on, Trev.
It is actually HPC. It's
well, let's show me it work then now.
Thanks, Johnny.
OK, you've broken it, haven't you?
I don't know. Let's see if
power. Press power.
Press power.
Let's have a look. And absolutely nothing, Trev. So, in case you're wondering how you ruin a laptop...
if you want to ruin a laptop...
What's happened to me cricket bat?
He's a savage!
There you go, Trev, you'll find some use for that. OK, listen.
No, hang on. Now,
OK, so essentially, Trev, what we've done is we've broken a computer, destroyed a cricket bat, and now you're going to show us a new computer.
No, you've
Come
actually...
on, let me smash it, Trev.
You've ruined a man's career.
OK.
Now, look, this is, in fact, the Royal McCoy, because they've actually brought it from that prototype stage to this. So it's a super little unit. It really is nice.
It's a lovely little unit. Have a look at that. It's a lovely little unit.
Now, the guys...
If you saw that, would you say to the salesman, that's a lovely little unit?
In the water.
In the water. Come put it in the water, Trev.
No, actually, yes, it would do the same. But in fact, this was designed...
break?
Yeah. It's used by the military. They've developed it for the military.
Military?
But now, stand aside. You watch this.
No.
Hey! How about that? What do you think?
Whoa, you broke your heels there, Carl. Hang on, it's still working.
Cool. It's still
Can
working.
I drop it in the water, Trev? Can I drop it in the water, Trev?
Yeah, why not? Go on. Hey, hang on. Is it...
No, it's broken, Trev.
Oh.
Right, OK. That's... OK. So what I think we've proved here this morning is that it is possible to destroy computers. OK, Trev, move along.
I'm glad you came. I'm really glad you came. we're not going to do that. We're not going to do the trick. Oh, I can't believe it. Don't start touching me. That's a funny way to hand in your notice. I'll tell you, it's a very funny way to hand in your notice, Trev. But don't stroke me. OK, where's the inventor? All right, he's in the cupboard. Good morning, sir. No, he's not in the cupboard. There we go. Morning. Hello, Richard.
Hello there.
Morning, Richard. You find us on a morning of destruction. What would you like us to ruin?
This is an automatic.
Oh, wait a second. Here we go.
Automatic tram oscillating device.
An automatic tram oscillating device.
It is.
OK, can you demonstrate this?
I certainly can.
OK. Can I just ask you before you demonstrate, what's the point?
The point?
Yeah.
All the other parents out there, we all wake up at 12 o'clock at midnight and take our little babies for a drive to try and get them to sleep.
Right.
No need for it.
No need for it.
All we need is this.
So what do?
You just I've clamped it on there, and then you cry. Well, you cry, and a slight movement.
It simulates the rocking movement. Yeah, of the car. yeah, but Johnny, can we break it? Johnny, no, just put your hand on there, Johnny. Easy, Trevor. I don't want to know your vibrating pram business. I mean, have it with that vibrating pram business.
It'll play on.
Can you feel the vibration?
No, it stops. It stops now.
Okay,
the music goes on. No, listen. The music goes on, and if the baby still won't go to sleep,
go on, Richard. The suspense is killing me.
And it goes off again. It's all
hit it with the cricket bat.
No, not the cricket bat.
Quick, Phil, get the cricket bat in the water. That is absolutely fantastic. You're impressed with that, aren't you, Trev? I am very impressed. These are lovely. Best of luck, son. The best ideas are really simple ones, aren't they? Yeah. So a very simple idea. Listen, Trev, thank you very much. Have you got any inventions you'd like Trevor and me to smash up on this section of the show? From the shed, son, Lockkeepers Cottages, 04. And who knows? We might send Trevor in a wetsuit round to your house. Sorry? Was it? Let's go for it.
I was just about the computer there. Did you have to pick up the bill? What happened at the end?
Well, no, it's extraordinary. This fellow came on and he really did have an impressive piece of kit. Yeah. We sort of demonstrated it, laboratory-wise.
Oh, we saw all that, mate.
And then, of course, I'm standing there sort of giving it all this stuff, and this fellow's so proud of himself standing alongside, saying like this. And then Johnny picks up the cricket bat and he whacks it one. Oh, and I thought, oh, what a... And I said, my words were, what a funny way to hand in your notice. That's what I said to him, because I had never felt so embarrassed in my life for a poor fellow.
Trevor, it was a little reckless, wasn't it?
Just a tad. Okay. The thing is, you bring guys and girls onto the show to give them the best, the lucky break. And what happened? Johnny.
You ruined the guy's career. Listen, thank you, mate. Similar thing happened to me on Blue Peter with a life jacket, although it didn't cost 10 grand. Listen, also, Mega Man has arrived from the So Sonic crew, so we can have a performance later in the garden. Security, of course, on site. Now, here's a message from Mel Gibson.
I used to watch it early in the mornings, and I used to think, what is this? And it was a kind of like a mad, kind of like... it was quite insane. I rather enjoyed it, actually. I thought, well, there you go. That's a bit of silliness for the morning. High energy kickoff.
The new vampire. Chessington, the new adventures start here.
Hiya. All right. Come in, make yourselves at home. DVD, anyone?
This Easter at Blockbuster, there's the award-winning Moulin Rouge. Legally Blonde, the hysterical Scary Movie 2, the outrageous American Pie 2, or the terrifying Jeepers Creepers. And the Blockbuster promise now means you can rent any chart movie today, or it's free next time. Blockbuster, bringing entertainment home.
It's a Beano-land battle at Dennis's Madhouse. Chessington, the new adventures start here.
You know me love it, yeah, truly.
43 of the biggest hits around. Now 51. That's what I call music.
Battle the curse on Tomb Blaster. Chessington, the new adventures start here.
Will Ozzy tell Emma about his new job? All will be revealed at Harvester, where you can feast on a spit roast chicken and smoked rib combo for just $6.95.
Do you like them?
No.
This is Hits 52. 2 CDs stacked with hits. With 2 exclusives from the pop idol Will Young, the record-breaking single Evergreen, plus the bonus CD video. With Westlife, Shakira and Pink, get the party started with Hits 52.
Now my life's as good as it ever saw. I'm gonna get married and I'm gonna be a success. You bring us down, Muriel. Who'd want to marry me? Are you black?
What?
You're terrible, Muriel.
Muriel's Wedding, Monday at 9 on 4.
Welcome back to the Big Breakfast. And look at the happy people! Happy people!
Brilliant!
All right, now, we have featured some classic competitions over the years, but nothing comes close to spinning around minor celebrities and watching them fall over.
Hilarious.
Yes, it's time for this.
Start turn. Start turn.
Okay. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is the classic Star Turn obstacle course. Many of the old favourites are there, ready for one of our minor celebrities to run through. Here they are, a number of people. Hello, minor celebrities. Yes, yes. Hello. Say yes, Richard.
Yes, Richard.
I enjoyed that enormously. Now you've got a prize today. We're going to select in a moment who gets to do the course, and it's a special prize because you're going to get this. It's a commemorative, stand by with a woo, big breakfast plate.
Gosh, look at that.
That's extraordinary, isn't it? And it's numbered on the back. It's a limited edition. We've only made 1,000. This, number 300.
Wow.
Don't touch it, John. No. Just keep that over there with security for now. OK, so we need to select, Lisa, which minor celebrity will run the course today. How are we going to do that?
Well, Richard, for such an honour as to win that Big Breakfast plate, there seemed only one way to do it. It's highly scientific, it's highly technical. It is the Big Breakfast tombola.
Oh.
OK, we've got the numbers of all the celebs in there. We're going to spin it round, and the winner is...
Okay.
Let me get my hands
Big
in there.
moment! Big moment!
I think, actually, it was number 3.
It's Richard! Richard. Come here, Richard. Have you done this course before?
No, I haven't actually.
Okay,
no,
so a big day for you, and I would imagine you're at least reasonably excited.
I am actually very excited about the whole thing.
Okay. Well, you certainly sound excited.
Yeah,
I think
I'm
that's the
very
key thing. Here's what happens, matey. We're going to spin it. We're spinning your wheel over here, and then that will land somewhere. I wonder where it will land, and that will determine how many times we spin you around. We're going to put a broom on your chin. You look at the bristles. We spin you around 10 times. We then give you 2 trays of tea. After that, you have to walk this course. So come through here. You'll weave first of all. Richie, follow me. Do you want to give me a hand? It'd be quite romantic. You weave between the minor celebrities. Karen Smiley, Jamie Oliver. Then you go through these rings. We featured these in our Olympic Star Turn. Over all of those, and then avoid the Prescott Punch from our election edition. And it wouldn't be Star Turn, Richard, if we didn't make you go over a seesaw. Apparently the paint's still wet. Can you go over it now anyway? Do it, doesn't matter, get over. There we go. And finally, and this is exciting, Richard, from Jodie, don't have it up. This is from the original Rise to Fame version of Star Turn. You have to clamber over the bed, being careful of the sleeping starlets represented here by Jodie Bunting. Then you come through here, we see how much tea you've got, and you talk to Amanda Byram.
Richard Whiteley. all that's left to do when you get to the end of this course is empty what's left of the cups into our star urn. Now let's meet the callers who are hoping to guess the correct amount of cups that are going to be in the urn. Now what they're going to win is one of those commemorative plates. Remember, there are only 1,000 of them, 1,000, and that's it. And one of these lucky callers may be playing for that plate. Now earlier we asked you which Channel 4 show is being axed today. The answer is, of course, The Big Breakfast! OK, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet our lovely callers. Carly from Surrey, good morning.
Morning.
Hello, Carly. Are you a fan of the show?
Sorry, I am a very big fan. Very, very big fan. I can't believe you're finishing.
Carly, are you looking forward to going to the dark side?
Definitely.
No, you're not looking forward to it at all. Well, listen, Carly, how many cups do you think Mr. Whiteley is going to get into the star urn?
Right.
You think
What about one?
One?
Yeah.
OK, one. You're not very confident in poor Richard there.
Yeah,
OK.
one.
One. All right.
What's
OK.
one?
Armin, good morning to you.
Hi.
Armin.
Morning.
That's a very posh name.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's all right, yeah. Armin, how much do you want a commemorative plate?
Oh, wow. Just so much. It's something to put my muffin and my tarts on in the morning, you know.
Will you be switching to news and snooze?
Oh, definitely.
What? Right, you're not playing. OK. How many
that's not
cups?
fair.
I'm kidding. Armin, how many cups do you think that Mr. Whiteley...
I reckon you've got to take an average of one, haven't you?
You have
right?
to, yeah, OK.
So I'd say around about, say, how many? Say 3?
You think three? OK.
Yeah, say 3.
Three's a lucky number. Thank you and good luck, Armin. And finally, we have Lucy from Heathrow.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey. Lucy, the atmosphere here is electric. Are you doing... Lucy, are you doing anything at home as electric?
As electric?
Not quite. We're playing puzzles.
You what? What's she doing?
We're playing puzzles.
Playing
with my
puzzles.
son.
We're
Yeah.
doing a bit more than that here this morning. Maybe just like play with the kettle or something,
Well,
yeah?
we've got to get used to when you guys go. There's not going to be anything more
Bless you. Oh, listen, we're going to miss it. We're going to miss it too. Well, Lucy, how many cups do you think Mr. Whiteley's going to get in the urn?
As wonderful as he is, I think 2.
Yeah.
OK, as wonderful as he is, you think he's useless. Well done, Lucy. OK, you think 2. OK, good luck to all 3 of you. Back to you, Rich.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. All right, the helmet, I did it. Ben, we're going to put this helmet on properly for safety reasons. John Coulshaw, does George W. Bush have any words of encouragement for Richard Whiteley?
Well, Richard, through the hazards that lie ahead, you must know that you shall prevailify, and the will of the people is with you.
Thank you very much. Good news. All right, listen, we're going to sort out your helmet, but we're going to spin the wheel now and see how many times we're going to turn you around before we send you over the obstacle course. Lisa, if you'd like to spin it now, please.
I shall spin it now.
And I wonder where it will land.
Oh, it seems to have landed on 10. Oh, I can't believe it. Amazing.
OK, Amazing. Come over here a little bit for me, mate. Are you happy and ready for this?
Well, I'm very focused now, Richard. I'm very, very focused.
The thing is, you actually genuinely do look focused.
Yes, but I haven't any glasses on, so I can't see where I'm going.
It's a lovely touch. Put this, mate, on your chin. OK,
What?
put this on your chin.
On your chin?
On your chin. Hold it on the chin and look at the bristles. Look at the bristles.
Look at the
And
bristles.
here we go, mate. And we're going to turn you. Get back, Gary. Turn you 10 times. And here we go. And there we go. That's 1. That's 2. Keep going, Richie. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. Look at the bristles, Whiteley. Look at the bristles. That's 6. No, it's not. That's 7. Keep going, Rich. That's 8. That's 8. And that's 9. One more. This is your last one. And this is 10. This is 10. Go around, mate. That's 10. Give him the tea. Give him the tea. Give him the tea. Go. And take the course through the minor celebrities. Go, Richard. One way. One way. And where's the team of Vincent? Through the tyres, mate. Through the tyres. Close to Prescott, please. Over the seesaw. Now, Richard, clamber over the plate, mate. He's lost the tee. Jody, get off him. Right, and he's there!
OK, Richard, I would say well done, but that was a pathetic attempt because you've got none. But, you know, it was enjoyable, right?
I'm so...
I feel I let you all down on your last day.
No, of course you didn't. You didn't. Look, it means let's just spin him again for the fun of it,
Brilliant.
shall we? It means that Carly from Surrey, you're our winner.
Thank you, Richard. Woo!
Do you know that sounds like a genuine emotion. I like to think that in a small way, this plate will change your life.
It definitely will.
That's
Just
yours.
don't eat off us, whatever you do.
All right, so thank you. Thank you very much. I do like to hear that. All right, and thank you to Richard Whiteley.
Thank you.
That's what you finale. To start turn. All right, Lucy Benjamin to come, and so much more besides. Now, it's time to see how the Richard Bacon phenomenon is sweeping America.
Last night, he'll make it easily into 10 million homes, and then after the story breaks, he's going to make it into another maybe 5-10 million there.
In the last ever Snap, Cackle and Pop, Richard Bacon becomes an American showbiz sensation.
Apparently, you told a journalist, listen to this quote, she tells me Richard is really cute and I'd love to meet him. Did you say that?
Our very own Richard Bacon's outrageous interview tactics have sent shockwaves across America.
Britney and Justin are over, so who just proposed to Miss Spears?
Britney set the record straight about her love life on The Big Breakfast.
Her host, Richard Bacon, had a big surprise for the pop star.
Yes, The Big Breakfast scooped the world when Britney Spears let slip to Richard Bacon that she's officially out of sync with Justin Timberlake.
I'm single right now.
After weeks of speculation, American newspapers, radio and TV shows jumped on the back of Bacon's sizzling story.
Richard, you scooped the world on this. We've been trying to find this story for weeks and weeks and couldn't get it, so congratulations, mate.
If all that wasn't enough, Richard's romantic marriage proposal really did it again, getting stateside hacks in a flat with the magic moment shown on a staggering 13 channels.
Britney Spears, light of my life, will you make me the happiest man in the world by becoming my wife?
This is a TV show.
Yes, I will.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
After Britney signed on the dotted line, the touching event was snapped up by both Access Hollywood and Entertainment Tonight, America's prestigious showbiz mainstays. And after seeing our Britney the Bride stitch up, legendary Access Hollywood anchorman Pat O'Brien knew we'd hog the headlines.
Last night, he'll make it easily into 10 million homes, and then after the story breaks, he's going to make it into another maybe 5-10 million there.
Kiss DJs Billy Vogt and Janet Snyder even invited Bacon onto their New York radio show to spill the beans.
He was able to do it on his television show, get Britney Spears to admit, I am single now, and we just totally flipped out.
We're all just down on our knees bowing to you guys at Big Breakfast because you got the story that nobody could in America.
So it may be goodbye to the Big Breakfast, but it's hello to stardom in the States for our boy Bacon.
Millions of people saw Richard Bacon here in America. And by the way, if you need a resume tape, it just went out all over the country.
That is brilliant. Now, do you really think you're in there with Britney?
No, I don't think I'm in there with Britney, but I do like to think that I've swept through America and I'm available as a guest for Letterman, Leno, not Montel Williams. But listen, that's terrific to see. Now, Jasmine Lowson has arrived. I've never seen you in real life.
No.
You don't look too bad.
Quite frankly, I'm a bit disappointed with you. He's a bit lanky.
Amanda, just cut her off and pick up.
Oh, no, you're the one who normally cuts her off, but she's fit in real life, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now, we've had a lot of experts on the show over the years, but the longest serving can only be the one and only Wayne Hemingway! Wayne, how long has it been?
5.5 years, but this is the first time I've been in the house. Everything's been recorded at my office. It's really smart.
Right.
We can let them know on the last day.
Don't ruin the illusion, Wayne.
No, we can let them know on the last day.
The magic of television.
Yeah, it's a
Well,
first.
listen, you know, in traditional fashion, Wayne, you don't know this yet, but we are dropping your item
That's all right.
Well,
It's pretty normal, isn't it? I often come in here, you know, you get all the models ready, and then they run out of time, but I still get paid, so it's quite, you know, getting paid to do nothing is fine.
Well, listen, you know, I promise it'll be the last time we ever drop your item, honestly. But the reason we've done it is because we have something better.
All right.
We've got Mr. Fashion himself looking as rough as a badger's armpit. Does everybody want to see?
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's see.
Oh,
Wayne.
Yeah. Good haircut, eh?
Wayne Hemingway, the missing member of Duran Duran.
One day with your hair, you'll end up like this, mate.
This, of course, is Wayne's children sitting right here.
Some of them.
Some of them.
Well, she's not. The rest are
You haven't fathered the rest of the people in here. OK, let's see photo number 2.
Yeah.
Wayne.
Punk rocker, yeah.
Nice. Wayne Hormones. That's...
Yeah, it was quite good looking, wasn't it?
Yeah, very good looking lad, and nothing much has changed. And let's see the third one.
Look at that. That's dandy, is that?
Do you know what you look like? You know one of those dolls that you stick over the loo roll? That's Wayne Hemingway. Well, you look fantastic, and thank you for 5.5 fantastic years.
It's been a pleasure, man and boy. It's been
Always
a pleasure.
Yeah. Never a chore. Wayne Hemingway! Listen, we're going to a break now, but coming up after us, we've got the fantastic Lucy Benjamin in the house. And we've also got So Solid crew are here, 21 seconds to go. And we cannot forget the gorgeous Checkers on an outside broadcast. But, right now, this is Channel 4, and you are watching The Big Breakfast.
The Big Breakfast. I didn't know if I'd made a silly ass out of myself. You know, sometimes people can get away with it, but when you get to be my age, you know, you got to be careful. People think you're losing it.
When you're up against creeps like these, 2 heroes are better than 1. Usually.
Bad world. Manches para sí. Quiero.
Kleenex Traveller's tissues fit in your glove box or side pocket, so they're always there when you need them. Thank goodness for Kleenex tissues.
It's funny how some people make everything such a slapstick affair. But look at this, a fabulous new wallpaper you hang by pasting the wall, not the paper. Straight up. Simply roll on the paste and hang new straight up, straight from the roll. So quick, so clean, so easy. It even strips off easily when you fancy a change.
Oh, you finished?
What do you think?
It's fantastic. But then, you were doing the easy job.
Straight up from Graham and Brown.
Whoever you are, whatever you do, click on to jobtosuityou.co.uk.
Winner of the Best Newcomer at the Brit Awards, Blue present All Rise, the fantastic double platinum album from the breakthrough act of last year. Featuring the hot new single Fly By, the #1 singles If You Come Back, Too Close, and the anthem All Rise. All on one essential album. Blue, All Rise, out now.
Featured a large number of people on The Big Breakfast. Some of them just completely bonkers, quite frankly, but always very interesting. And so we invited a few of them back onto Big Breakfast today. First of all, Robert. Robert, would you like me balloon? No, would you like balloon? There you go. Now, Robert, you were born, weren't you, on the date of the first Big Breakfast? So that makes you nearly 10. Yeah. OK. And are you a great fan of the show? And you came on your 8th birthday? Oh, Robert, it's, you know, it's the last day. You've got to have more to say. We'll move on to Kevin. Kevin, now you're a big Trekkie fan,
I'm
aren't
a
you?
big Trekkie, yes.
Now, you've got Star Trek tattoos everywhere. Can we have a look at your Star Trek tattoos?
Which
look
one
at this.
first?
Oh, my life. Look
front
at that. Brilliant.
Back.
You came on well, I think this time, so a couple of years ago.
last year, yes.
Yeah, and we've got some new ones since then.
Yeah, I've had all the ships done now.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that.
And a new Star Trek.
Can I have a rub? Oh, work of art. Now, Steve, you're a bit of a tattoo boy as well. Can we have a look at yours? What sort of tattoos have you got?
Portraits.
Portraits. Oh, let's all go and get them on. Oh, I say, look at that. Are those the cores? You've got the cores on your back. Yeah. Some people quite like to get the cores on their back. Ooh. Now, Karen, you were the first family of the week.
Yeah, I've got a tattoo.
Go on, where's your tattoo?
It's on my shoulder here.
Let's have a look. Oh, a little cat. Super. Now, I believe that when you first came on the show, one of your sons said he was going to go to Cambridge.
Yeah, Anthony.
Anthony, how old were you then?
I was 12 then.
Yeah, and did you go?
I did go, yeah, as far as I can remember, yeah.
Yeah, and did you graduate?
Oh, yeah.
What did you get?
Yeah, I got a 2-1 on the hands.
Good for you, well
Yeah.
done. And next up, we've got Zach. Now, Zach, you're the air guitar champion. Can you do us a bit of air guitar?
Of course I can. Ready?
I can't, you have to... Zach just saw my fanny, I don't believe it. And he did, look at the smile on his face. And lastly, we've got the ukulele boys. Now, Frank, you were a young fogey, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
And you've got your brother with you now. Who's this? Yeah, OK, you're going to give us a little go on the ukulele. Go on, when I'm cleaning windows, go! Brilliant! The big breakfast is as bonkers as ever. Here's someone coming up on today's show.
Next up, we find out how, over here, Shawnee boy. Next up, we find out how Checkers is getting on with the Big Breakfast Time Capsule.
Also, Mike McLean is on an outside broadcast, and it promises to be exciting. Please stick around. Also, 8:40, Zig and Zag chatting with EastEnders star Lucy Benjamin as well.
Oh, that's right. Plus, as if you haven't noticed already, we've got Johnny Vegas in the house.
Yeah. And later on, shortly, Chris Evans and Johnny Vaughan talking about their favourite memories of the show. All that to come this morning. And this is Bob. Not now, ain't got time for you now, mate. He's a plate spinner who I took to Vegas, who actually couldn't spin plates, ironically. Not now.
Smashing time, though.
All right, now then, let's see how Checkers is getting on with
But
the Big
involve
Breakfast
everyone,
Time.
Amanda.
As we ask,
where are you, Keith?
I'm in Stevenage for a prestigious moment on TV history because we're burying a big breakfast capsule in this guy's garden. It's Pete Perry. Hi, Pete.
Hi.
Can I say you're looking a lot smarter than you were earlier on?
Thank you very much.
But this is your missus that saved you. You didn't get dressed up. Why not? No, I didn't think I was going to be with you. Pete, I've got to ask you, and I've got to be quick.
Yeah.
What does this mean to you?
Well,
burying a time capsule of the big breakfast, 10 years of memories in your back garden.
Well, it's going to be the future when people come along in years to come and see how Stevenage has been getting on, sort of thing.
Oh, fantastic. That's good news. But can I just say, for some people over here, can we talk or not? Yeah. You all right to talk? This lady was in tears a moment ago. Memories of the big breakfast, give me one.
Just won't be the same in the morning.
Oh, fantastic. What about you?
The on-the-bed interviews and
everything.
And Jasmine, the newsreader.
You see, there's just so much. In fact, I've got a lump in my throat. We'll see you later on where we're burying the big breakfast. See you in a mo.
Guy, the Jasmine Lowson fan, a lovely moment. Anyway, we're going live now to Mike McLean, who's out there somewhere with our giant gnome. Mike, how's it going?
It's going well, Richard. Just to let you know that we're actually now a stone's throw away from the final destination of the much-loved Big Breakfast Gnome. It's something that I've loved to see every day at work, not in a sick way, more in a Viking way. But I can tell you now that this gnome is going to have the chance to bring some sunshine to an otherwise drab setting. We know its owners are going to be very pleased with him. I can assure the viewers that it is a him and not a her. I've had a look. And it's going to be where it belongs. Trust me. This is Channel 4. You're watching the very last Big Breakfast. We'll see you after the break.
To the Big Breakfast. You're going off air. Bye. Bye. Sorry to see you go.
Holla for me, Julie.
Ali G in the house, the soundtrack, including 15 red-hot tracks from the #1 box office smash, Ali G in the house, featuring Me Julie, the massive hit single from Ali G and Shaggy, and exclusive tracks from Mystique, Oxide and Neutrino, and Miss Dynamite. Get the soundtrack from Ali G in the house, out now.
We told you Kellogg's Nutri-Grain contains as much calcium as a quarter pint of milk, but there's a bit more to it than that. Oats, wheat, real fruit, and 25% of your recommended daily allowance of 6B vitamins. Kellogg's puts the same good stuff they bring to the breakfast table in every bar. Kellogg's Nutri-Grain. It's all good stuff.
To Charles and his brothers, the Barnet is king.
All right, dig it.
But it doesn't have to stop with your hair.
You know I never get bored. I'm always part of the action. I drink my coffee, he said, to get me satisfaction. The girls are all around. They like my machine.
That's what I call full flavour behaviour.
The critics are raving about 24-hour Party People. Steve Coogan shines, says Radio 1.
It's about music.
Brave and brilliant, says Empire.
Yeah, you're right.
FHM says pills, thrills and belly laughs.
It's about people with dreams.
Trainspotting meets The Fast Show, says Uncut.
Welcome to Manchester.
Zig, don't touch that! Yes, 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 yes! Thank you very much! Welcome to the Crunch, everyone! Oh.
8:42.
Zig, what?
Just
What are you cleaning up?
Yeah, well, no,
Before we
just
leave?
I've got a brush here, the sort of tools of the trade for my next job. Actually.
Oh, Zig, you do it?
Yeah. Well, you know what? Well, I do bacon.
Hi, bacon, my boy!
All right, Zag, all right,
Two teas,
Zig.
milky.
I thought by now you would drop that joke.
No, we're going to stick with it to the end.
Stick to the very end.
Well, it's the last show. Try something different.
No. Zig reckons he's got a new job, though. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's maybe
Really?
sweeping, cleaning.
What is it? Is it sweeping up?
No.
What is it, Ziggy?
I'm going to be a pole dancer.
Oh,
I've
good
been
news.
talking to Squeaky, and he reckons that's a pretty good way to go for me.
A pole dancer?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, have a listen, right? This is my music, okay?
Okay.
Oh,
Here we go.
There's images in my head that will never go away.
I put a fiver in your song.
Oh, don't encourage him, please. Oh, get off.
Not there, mate.
That's
Shut up.
disgusting.
Listen, enough
Enough of this nonsense.
Listen, I think what we should do really is bring our guest on because it's a special guest.
Very special guest.
Zag, I know that
indeed.
you're excited.
I certainly am. She's a lovely lady. It's Lucy Benjamin from EastEnders. Hi, Lucy.
Did you see me pole dancing?
The best pole dancing I've ever seen in my
Have you
life.
got something
Not
for
that I
my
know pole
pouch?
dancing. I'll give it to you later.
Now, aren't you supposed to be getting married tonight on EastEnders?
Yes, I am. It's very exciting.
Isn't it unlucky to appear with a couple of aliens on a TV show on your big day?
Well, I don't know what Mark will think of that, but you know.
Can I
who
be a
cares?
bridesmaid?
Huh?
You'd look good in a nice blancmange outfit, yeah.
Oh, okay, really?
Yeah, of course.
Zig's gonna be a bridesmaid!
Yeah.
How embarrassing! To be his brother!
I think what we should do, guys, is have a look at your big day.
Can we see a clip? It's like, oh, good.
Go on.
You have both made the declaration as prescribed in law. You have made a legal and binding contract with each other in the presence of your witnesses and guests. It gives me great pleasure to declare you husband and wife.
I love you, Mark Fowler.
I'm sorry.
You look so happy there.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Now, in the real world, in real life,
Yeah.
you date Phil Mitchell.
I do, yeah.
Has he ever annoyed you enough that you'd shoot him?
Funny you should say that.
Really?
Funny you should
Hey,
say that.
you know the whole Who Shot Phil storyline?
Yeah.
Were you in on that or not? What's the real story there?
No, I wasn't in on that. You know, I think I was told about six weeks before we actually filmed the episode of the reveal about who it actually was that shot him.
Right, okay.
And it's a big secret, you know, and it's very difficult to keep.
Okay, of
Yeah.
course. Right, listen, I've no time to chat. I know
Someone
someone
shot
looking. What?
Someone shot Phil!
Yeah.
Where have you been?
Oh, see.
I'll explain later, matey. I've got to press on purely for reasons.
Someone shot Phil.
No, Zeke, it was ages ago, please.
Yeah,
It was a long
It's our
time
last
ago.
interview, for goodness sake, man!
Listen, we've got a game, and it's a good game.
It's a ridiculous game.
It is. But basically, you've been in EastEnders for a while now.
3.5 years now,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know all about your chums, which is why we're going to play Soap Opera EastEnders Special. And I think, Zag, is it going to be good news?
Yes, indeed, because myself and Zig are well-respected opera divas.
Right.
We will sing you the description of fellow EastEnder characters in an opera style.
From any show? From
No,
any show?
from
just from
EastEnders.
EastEnders. Okay,
EastEnders.
okay.
You've got to guess.
Of course.
Yeah, you've got to guess
they are.
who the character is that we're crooning about.
Tell us what you're thinking as you go. It's a bit, okay.
Okay, Zig.
Vile.
Okay, here we go. He's very lippy. He runs a chippy.
Ian Beale, Ian Beale.
Phil Mitchell
easy.
from... Let us get the punchline in, though, dear.
Sorry, didn't tell me that.
Let us get the punchline
All right, get on with it then.
Okay, next one.
She's been there from the very start. Her offer has a dicky heart. She's a sour-faced
so-and-so miserable.
What are you thinking, Lisa?
Am I thinking mother-in-law?
Yes!
Pauline Fowler?
Yay! Okay, you'll like this one.
Okay.
Good luck.
She's got a brother. He's called Robbie. He's less attractive than his doggy. She gave away her baby. She plays the trumpet, but not lately.
Quizonia!
Yes, it is!
Okay.
We gotta go!
Okay,
Lucy,
finally.
thank you so much! It's been brilliant!
Lucy, it's been great to have you. Our last guest ever on the Crunch, ladies and gentlemen.
On the crunch!
Now to a break.
Looking for a more enjoyable way to get into shape? Try a fruit mousse from Shape's new low-fat range.
Hello?
Mom,
Hi, sweetheart.
I'm at the police station.
Ooh.
I've been arrested.
Okay.
It wasn't my fault. I was on my way to get the chicken, and I sort of ran over some policemen.
Hold tight. I'll take care of it.
Give in to the chicken. Buy a KFC bumper bucket, 14 pieces of real chicken and 6 portions of fries this Easter and get 6 free Cadbury's cream eggs.
It's funny how some people make everything such a slapstick affair. But look at this, a fabulous new wallpaper you hang by pasting the wall, not the paper. Straight up. Simply roll on the paste and hang new straight up, straight from the roll. So quick, so clean, so easy. It even strips off easily when you fancy a change.
Oh, you finished?
What do you think?
It's fantastic.
But then, you were doing the easy job.
Straight up from Graham & Brown.
Let me go over there and tell him that it was my fault.
The president wasn't the target.
I think the White House counsel would say that's a coup d'etat.
We don't know what the injury count is yet.
Yeah. OK, now we're joined this morning by 6 guys who know more about this show than anyone else on Earth, more than anyone who works here.
None of the production crew are involved in this.
No. OK, ladies and gentlemen, it's Superfan Corner. Now, and it's a special feature that we've called
Superfan, Big Breakfast Superfan.
OK.
All right, guys, so we heard from you earlier. You got every single question correct, and I thought that went well, so good luck with our second instalment. Here's the... here's the first question. What was the date of Chris Evans's final...
Superfan Parry.
29th September 1994.
Is the right answer.
OK. On what date did Amanda Byram lose... No, sorry. On what did Amanda Byram... make her appearance on The Big Breakfast?
Superfan Sissons.
Was it the first week in January 2001? 7th of January?
I need you to be more specific.
7th. 8th.
What?
9th, 8th, 7th?
No, it's the wrong answer. It's your first wrong answer. Tell him, Amanda.
It was the 22nd of January.
OK. Well, no, that's the first mistake. Come on, they've got about 6 out of 7. Here we go to the next one. What was the date, and they will know this, I think, what was the date of the 2000th show?
Superfan Parry.
24th of May 2000.
It's the right answer.
All right, boys. What was the date of Gabby Roslin's last show?
Superfan Parry.
12th of January 1996.
Yes! You boys are hot.
What is my... Oi! No, listen. Stop making them. They're not sad, they're enthusiasts, and we love them. Oi! What's my middle name?
Mary.
No?
Superfan Parker.
How am I supposed to know that?
I don't know. I thought I'd catch you out. It's not on the card. Actually, it's Paul, which I thought you'd like to know. All right, listen, guys. Thank you very much. Yes,
Peter's in blue.
No, shut up, you. Talk to you
Not
later.
anymore.
Thank you very much, super fans. Honestly, man, you're going to be escorted off the floor in a minute. Just ignore that, viewers. I know you can't see it, but be grateful. Now, it's time to say, where are you, kids?
Well, I'm still in Peterborough, and a very prestigious morning for me in a very... Peterborough? Stevenage. What am I doing? Peterborough's lovely, though. Yes, yeah, I'm sure the sun's shining up there. Yeah. This is Pete Parry. We knocked on his door earlier on and said, could we bury a Big Breakfast time capsule in your garden? He agreed. You're mad.
I know, yeah,
but I'll tell you what, we've had some terrific memories on the Big Breakfast. We really have. So, look, we didn't know what to put in our time capsule. We deliberated, we delegated, we asked people from all over the country what we should put in. First of all, we're putting a pride of... a Stevenage badge in there to tell people if they open it in 30 years' time where it was actually buried, just in case this place changes over the years. So look, you've got all the bits of memorabilia. Start loading them in. First of all, we have the sound effects from the Big Breakfast. Yay! Some of the fantastic sound effects we've had over the years, including game show music, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, the comedy thump, who could forget that? And look at this, we have the Big Breakfast wig. No show would be complete without a wig, so put that in there, please. We have the blueprint for the Wheel of Cheapness. So if somebody opens it in 30 years' time, they can actually play that many hours. We have the Comedy Lobster. Let's put that in there. It makes you laugh just looking at it. We've got the Spangly Cloth. Yeah, fantastic. And do you remember this? It's the Wonga Bar. Oh, hang on, let's just throw it in there. There you go, fantastic. OK, now look, I'm going to sacrifice a bit of myself for part of the Big Breakfast. Tom, you've got the job of doing it. Oh! It's a bit of Keith Chegwin body hair. And look, Tom, you've written something very special on here. Could you read it out to the nation?
Important document. Should an era dawn when TV executives return to their senses, please reconstitute the DNA from Cheggers' chest hair. Attached. To produce a popular entertainer who will lead you through the murky depths of mediocrity to televisual enlightenment.
Fantastic. Thank you, Tom. Put it in there. OK, we're going to seal it up. Pete, if you'd like to take it over to its final resting place, and I'll get a few words from Hugh over here, Mayor of Stevenage. Hugh, give us a few words, please.
Well, this is the last link with the Big Breakfast in Linkways, Stevenage. Hey!
OK, and there it goes. And look, we pause for thought now, and so should you at home. Yes, a little bit of quiet, please, as we reminisce and remember the days of the Big Breakfast. We remember the great years, the producers, directors, researchers, runners, the cameramen, sound crew, production assistants and more, who may have been paid a pittance, but have given their all to produce this great era of TV. The presenters, Chris Evans, Gabby Roslin, Zig and Zag, Mark Lamar, Paul Ross, Mark Little, Rick Adams, Sharon Davis, Richard Orford, Johnny Vaughan, Denise Van Houten, Zoe Ball, Lisa Tarbuck, Angela Rippon and more. Over 6,000 hours of non-stop television live into your homes each day has come to an end. But in 30 years' time, they may have forgotten it, but here in Stevenage will be a marked memory for our past. A round of applause, please. Thank you. It's one small step for man, but a giant leap of the memory kind in that capsule as we've buried the Big Breakfast. It's a bit emotional for me. I'm going to have to go back to the house. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Wow. Thank you. Keith, it's Richard. Can you hear me?
I certainly can, Richard. I've recovered now, just.
Keith, it is, joking apart, that was a triumph, that outside broadcast, but also, I would imagine genuinely for you, today is an emotional day, isn't it?
Oh, I can't. No, I'm going to be serious just for a minute. We've had a bit of a laugh and a joke. The capsule is dead serious. But can I just say, I had a fantastic 2.5 years on The Big Breakfast. And what's nice is to hear from every presenter that's worked on the show. It's been the only show in 35 years of working on TV where I've been allowed to have my head and do what I like. It is a presenter's show. And it's a great shame that we've lost it. It really is.
All right, thank you.
Anyway, can I just say thanks to everybody? Cheers.
All right, thank you, Keith Chegwin. All right, thank you, mate. Also, Matt, watch this. Watch this next feature. You will enjoy it, I guarantee. For the nation, the Big Breakfast changed the face of television, but for some people, it changed more than that. It changed their entire lives. Here is one such person. First of all, Val, I've got to press on, so first of all, tell us your full name.
Val Gallagher.
OK, where are you from?
St Albans.
OK, when were you first on The Big Breakfast?
On a nightside broadcast in '94.
OK, now the big question, drum roll please. Val, did The Big Breakfast ruin or make your life?
It ruined my life.
The Big Breakfast ruined my life.
Thank you. So, Val, tell us exactly how we ruined your life.
Well, Keith Chegwin knocked on our door in the morning and he persuaded my boyfriend to marry me.
OK. I know that since then things haven't gone well, but let's see that moment now.
We've got a letter from Val Robbins, who's been going out with her partner for about 8 years. To date, he's asked her to marry her 3 times. He's always said yes, but they've never got round to it. Are you Paul Gallagher?
Yes.
I won't ask you for ID, the body's enough. Is your girlfriend Val Robbins?
Yes.
Is it true that you proposed to her last Christmas?
Yes.
Is it true that you proposed to her last Valentine's?
I can't remember the precise days.
OK. And
I was drunk at the time. I can't remember the precise days.
And what did she say each time?
She said yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you still keen to get married?
Oh, very.
Well, down the road, right, we've got a registry office for you. We've got a registrar standing by. What's the answer?
Yes.
By virtue of the vows you have just made, I now declare you man and wife.
Oh, lovely.
Congratulations.
Can I say congratulations?
Thanks very much,
well
Keith.
done, Paul.
Thanks for everything
well
this
done,
morning.
Val. Very emotional, isn't it? How'd you feel? Hey.
I don't know.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, you're not supposed to cry, you're supposed to be
Hey,
happy.
look, we've got a honeymoon sorted out for them. I'll reveal their exact information about that a little bit later on. What a day.
So, Val, it looked like a happy occasion to me. What went wrong after that?
We got divorced.
We got divorced! Yay! Now, would you say that it was the biggest mistake of your life?
Not the biggest, but
Oh,
it was
really?
a big mistake, yes.
Oh, right, I'd love to know what was big. I haven't the time.
No.
Now, listen, it is our last show, and we are trying to clear the air with people. I hope this goes some way to mending fences and building bridges, as it were. The Big Breakfast would like to humbly apologise for ruining your life. We hope that one day you'll come to forgive us, but in the meantime, we offer this rolled-up piece of paper as a replacement for your lost husband.
Thank you.
Thank you. OK. We've got an extraordinary final hour. Please stick around. We're back after this.
Dave Chappelle here.